Okay, we're back. I actually lost my glasses. Alright, I found them. I was like, Valma Dinkley, where's my glasses? I apologize. So we're supposed to leave? Ready to mosey down to the next car? No way, dag nabbit. You got it, partner? What in the... Onwards! I'll let you guys know that my sister is sick too, so I will be helping out with anything she needs. So if I step out, I apologize. She is sick. It started Saturday. She came home and she went straight to bed, but I didn't know what was going on until Sunday. And yesterday she still wasn't looking good. She was kind of losing her voice. So I apologize if I keep going in and out. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Do I got my pen and stuff? Oh. Yeah, I do. Okay. Already, before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Of course. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. Okay. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. She got the key. Oh, doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. Or we'll keep going with this. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy must be maybe hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. Says the guy that came out his library to go play some games. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm starve. I'll kill for a chicken parmesan right now. That sounds good. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle the raw meat. And I'm Espia, the poet. Okay. Poetry. Resonate message. Poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives from the most rhythmic of prose. Thank you, Tels. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. Yeah. Was that a hit song? Called I Don't Know What the Hell I'm Doing? Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. Satisfied now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Gemini and I are here to explain both of your alibis. Established, yo, he threw me off. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. Okay, let's look at this map. So, Sonic is supposed to be in the conductor area, right? So, how did he end up all the way down? When we were all sent off Rogue Blade Shadow, good news, your order is on the way already? Okay. Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to say, yo, I couldn't read for a second. I had a brain fart. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rogue. Yo, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm hungry and I didn't eat all day. We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Okay. Rogue came over to the library car and seen me looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. Okay, what was she looking for? She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before a shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on a hunt for something, so she's been looking for something. Did she steal something again and lost it? Is Shadow supposed to come out of his area of the lounge to lock the doors after someone comes out? But he wouldn't know because the casino is below the lounge. What is going on? Is it because Sonic was out of the conductor area that he had to go back and it's to go open the doors and then locked the doors? That could be it. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Well, how do you know? Because you're supposed to be in the library. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Well, he would know because he's in the library and the next car over is the casino car. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Exactly. No more locked doors. That's odd. Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I swear to God I can read. I'm really hungry. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. So but he still noticed that he left. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. That's the only way he's going to be able to. Unless he's going out the window, and if this train moves that fast, well, it's Shadow. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up, when we were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and SBO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon. No, because if Shadow's locking the door as he's coming from the lounge, and then the door was locked again when he came into the saloon where Vector was at with Knuckles playing the game. Only person that came in from a different area would be Amy because she got the key, and another person is Rogue because he unlocked the casino car. So all she had to do was follow right behind him. Now, she could have dropped something on her way before the game started and she was looking for it. But why? I can't remember if did Shadow give, I feel like I said that. Did Shadow give Knuckles the key? But then he wouldn't be able to lock the other doors behind him. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop them up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with the poem, I got you covered too. It's okay. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SBO was actually in the library car reading. But he had to be somewhere where he could see all this, because he saw a Rogue, he saw a Shadow, and then he saw Vector leave out, and then he saw Amy. He can't go nowhere if Shadow locks all the doors after he comes out the lounge, and Rogue is right behind him, and he locks that car. Then he goes to the saloon where Vector, Vector I feel like followed, and he locks that too. Where could he have gone unless he went out the window, or there's a secret passage that we don't know about? Where did he go? Because he's seen all this happen, and he's in the middle. Yeah. A tall task, we can do it. Can you say that? Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright. Alright, I got something to drink. Oh gosh, that's cold. I have ice. Well, we'll just get the trash can out the way. I'm pretty sure eventually there's gonna be something in the trash can. Yeah, it'll be next time. Gemini, are you saying there was nothing in the trash can then? No, I'm alright. I'm a little salty. I'm sure there'll be something hit in the next trash bin. Be fine. You think so? Yeah. We just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. Gemini, you're pretty unconventional, but I like it. What was that supposed to be, a compliment? Okay. We're also looking for a small robot-looking dude. A child hangs precautions from a tree branch. The large text below says, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little child's hanging there, refuses to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. So you're not gonna use your tail to fly? There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? Don't ask me. Alright, make sure everything's okay, because like I said, I don't want to click the wrong button again. That was my fault. Button. Why I keep saying button? This is where Rogue was looking at the brochures, right? Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement park, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh, caverns, hotel, restaurants. There's a couple maps here. I wonder if Rogue was looking at that. There seems to be a map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. Okay, I love a good overhead map. Let's look at it. So we take the map. Should we take the brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. I know what it is, but I can't. Uh-oh, one moment. My sister's calling. Hello? Okay. One minute, guys. My food is here. Okay, I got my food. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for the caves. Like, the one thing I just don't like about this is the way everything is set up for me to, oh my god, what did I just do? For me to actually see stuff. Like, I have to use my phone because I can't see it anywhere else, if that makes sense. Like, if someone sends chat or whatever, I won't be able to see it. So where is my phone? I need to charge it anyway. They came fast. Like I said, it's not that far from me. So we're gonna check. Alright. How am I gonna do this? Alright. But she was looking at something. Why I clicked on the Twitch thing, like I'm playing the game from I can't, books are on the floor. So many books on the floor. I wish we had time to pick them up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. Wow. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rogue pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing, the opening too far. I know how he feels. I hate that. I can't stand that. I'm not gonna lie. I can't stand when your books, your pages are bent and it's not closing properly. Oh my, it's annoying. I don't like people eat when they read the book. This kid feels empathy for everything. That's weird. Alright, I'm just checking because one moment. This is weird for me. Testing. This is weird for me because I don't eat while streaming. Like, I think it's rude. Especially if you have like headphones in and you hear somebody munching. What the fuck? So this is actually new to me. Usually I would take a break to eat, but I feel like I already wasted it of people's time. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me no time to rest. I understand. I like being in a library. Alright, let's move on then. What? Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. Oh, come on. He's scrounging through all the books' titles. He's like a kid in a candy shop or in the case, genius in a train library. That's odd. I was wondering if he was going to find something. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. Okay, that's the name of the train. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Maybe it was interesting? Let's make a note of this. Yeah. But I'm eating, so I can't write nothing down. Can I write my hands? I really hope I'm not making too much of a sound. I apologize. Wow, I filled up the first page. So turn over. Let's turn over. Ooh, that chipotle. Spice. User. Wait, I just thought about something. Why would you need, who needs to look at that book? Why is the express manual out? This should not. That should stay with the conductor at all times. So why is that manual out? Nobody else needs to know about that manual. Unless you work there. So why is it just casually in the library? That's not a library book. That's a whole manual. That's information that somebody can get or use for themselves. Like, that's actually bad. Okay. I'm glad I see. This is why you write down stuff, you tend to remember a lot more. That's the book. Yeah. Okay, just checking. Globe. Globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. Lies. The islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some of the countries. There are a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about spaghetti. I know I've seen this on Sonic Unleashed. Spagnolia, if you ever... I know I've seen it. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop by. Yup, it is Universal. It's a yup. Okay. There's a university over there. I'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. Keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everything and has been everywhere, haven't they? They sure have. With Sonic, you ain't got no choice. I thought I was clicking it. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess either. Let's just leave it alone and do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. I wouldn't keep that arm out your sights. I'm just saying. Arm can just turn on you. Okay, I'm just making sure. Let's talk. What? I wasn't expecting the table. Let's take a pause and sit here for a second. Okay. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally, almost at sleep. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes for a bit. Gemini, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Let's talk to Vector first. Did you bring me my meat to chop? Huh? Bring any meat to chop? I'm sorry, that sounds wrong. I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You don't need that. This is all an act. You actually tried to bring a meat knife on the train? You sure did. Okay. Alright. I've been looking forward to trying out this pizza that's been on a commercial for Papa John's. So we're gonna, what the? Not what I was expecting. I'm sorry. sorry. I'm putting the mic up and down so you don't hear me eat. I wish it wasn't this flat. Like, it actually would be a little bit better if it was a little bit fluffy and then crispy at the bottom, like that crunch. It's not bad, but it could have been a little bit thicker, not like a little bit fluffy, if that makes sense. And then have the bottom a little bit crunchy, how they wanted it. It would taste a whole lot. I feel like it tastes a whole lot better. It's not bad. I need to finish this. I can't read because I'm eating, so I'm just gonna push the button and give you guys some time to read. I apologize. You hit the knife. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Wow, showed him the menu and we're off off duty. So what was the point of showing him the menu? Come on, Gemini, why would you tease him like that? That's effed up. Here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, Gemini, you made a fool of him. Come on, Gemini, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I smooth things over, but what cost? Your dignity. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. What? The windows show the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Stop. Stop. I'm glad I drank the water just in time. Thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh? I'm trying to figure out who to... But I also gotta eat. See, this is why I don't like to stream and eat. I'm gonna save the rest of this for later. I'll finish eating the chicken though and save the pizza. That way I don't spend too much time. I'm done. Oh, I clicked on something on my phone. Yeah, I apologize. This is why I was actually going to stream tomorrow because I wanted to stream today, but then I thought, I don't know. I should have just kept with that thought in mind, that train of thought or whatever, because I honestly do not like eating on stream. I usually take a break to eat, or I eat beforehand. Majority of the time I've been eating beforehand, but that don't seem like to be the case. So I apologize. But I did not eat nothing all day, and I did better because I did not eat too much. I didn't want to sit here and be all like, the word I'm trying to use, too full to stream. So I apologize. I usually don't do that. I don't do that. It's not I usually. I just don't do it. All right, so I need to decide who I'm going to interrogate first. All right, let's do this. I don't think we have a... Yeah, should I say, I don't think we can. Why don't we look around a bit more first? The only thing that we can do is just... What's that bright... Oh, I didn't click it because I thought that was going to say the same book. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This recent evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yup, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What? What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. My first suspicion, I said this on the first part that I was playing, that I accidentally clicked off by accident. I don't know about that. We talked about that. We got the encyclopedia. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon, which is true. When Shadow left the library car, he locked the door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espiel to find out what really happened. So the two of you don't believe us, eh? I was okay off the rip. It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your examining the validity of your alibis. Jim and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espiel really was reading in the library. And if, okay. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library card to visit Knuckles? We prepared a present evidence if... Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Well, what? It sounds like him. I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machines in the saloon car. That's true. So figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then what brings our attention to you, Espio? Ro entered the library card, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library card? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good book. Wait, what was the book? better not have been that Dr. 8-man thing or the encyclopedia. SBO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things you do like to read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Jenna, can you help me out? A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh gosh. Here we go to F this up. It's the most we gonna get out of Sonic since he's dead. Oh man. What? What? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. 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 What am I supposed... Jerk. I wasn't paying attention. All right, this is hard. This is actually really this is actually hard. This is There are books scattered around. Hey, give me a moment. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Yeah, like did I change something? I don't know. I don't think I did. No, I didn't change anything. Okay. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I won't have you assault my pal like... Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Vector. Vector. I saw his name, SBO. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Gemini, if you don't mind. What? Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to the page and ask why I gotta do it. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Okay, what efficient, extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. Remember the conductor saying that the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought into the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced the question. Gemini, hit him with another question. Okay, which page do I choose? What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds, you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65? Like in a real world? Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Jim. Let's see if SBO can get 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Yo, I don't know. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? Intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Huh. Now, did I pass your little test? I hate to say it, but no. Huh? I just goofing, you passed. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were to please, but you joked and jabbed. Said no to my face. And now I wish you were riddled with fleas. Wow. Wow. Did he just rhyme a curse at me? Wow, you're an awful jerk. You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? Wow. You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurs does sound a bit suspicious even if it's true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's caution attitude. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to sustain despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the menus, so I suppose no, because look at his face. Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. We have evidence to back it up because Rogue was in here and Amy, right? Gemini? He always put me on the spot. Thank you. He always put me on the spot. Okay, Gemini, think. We have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. What? But what? Shadow and Rogue. Not sure what you're trying to say with that. Don't waste my time. Not sure that's right, Jenna. I mean, I could try this. Shadow. I wasn't sure Shadow's locked. Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up, Gemini. Let's get our argument together. I don't want to do this. I get stressed. What the? I didn't even know what to do there. Stop playing. Yeah, I've been. Oh my. Yo. Yo. Shadow walked through a library card to get to the saloon card where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score alone. Crocs are natural gamers. Our shoes. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. Exactly. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. Yeah, so what happened to Shadow? We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow, sure. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Gemini. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was involved with my book. I didn't know Shadow passed back through the library car. Honestly. When Vector returned, he had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. Sure, I must avenge my friend's death. So I ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's on something, but I don't see it. Yeah. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow return to the library car? What should I do? Oh my god, I don't know. Excuse me. Alright, so let's get this right. Sonic, was he mingling around because Amy was told him to mingle around before the case starts? did she mean to really mingle around with everyone, or like mingle within your perspective places? So Sonic left. He has to go through Shadow. Shadow has to unlock his side, go through the lounge. After locking the door again, unlocking the front entrance and locking it back. Then he has to unlock the car to the casino to let Sonic through and lock it behind him. There, Rogue follows Sonic. Wait, did anybody see Sonic? That's the question. I'm just saying. Because did Sonic never go to where he was supposed to go, or what? Because it wouldn't make any sense for Shadow to have to ever come out. The only way he's gonna get out is if somebody needs to get in. Go through the library car with Rogue. Let's say Sonic was with them. Lock the door again. Vector and Espio sees this. Espio, I think it's called Espio, yeah. Sees him. And Vector was already bored. So I guess they asked to go to the saloon, where Shadow has to unlock the door and lock the saloon door again. But let's be honest, it's a saloon door. You can always crawl. It's not like it's a real door. Vector was there with Knuckles and Rogue. Before he was with Rogue and Knuckles, the train car already went too fast and caused a scene. Alright, we get that. So nobody was nowhere that anybody saw anyway when that happened, because we still don't know how long Sonic has been out. Shadow leaves, unlocks the saloon car door, locks it. Only person to see him go in the library car is Espio, even though what's his name? Knuckles. Wait. Excuse me. Shit, the music is throwing me off. Game moment. Rogue ends up leaving them, right? Was the car door to the saloon not locked? Did Shadow not lock the saloon car door? Because Rogue ends up leaving before Shadow. So was she waiting in the library for Shadow to open up the casino part? Because she can't go nowhere else if the door is locked and Amy didn't get to them yet. Mind you, we just saw Amy here, so Amy didn't get to that part yet. So did he not lock the door to the library and the saloon, like the get to the library card? Did he not lock that? Because remember, Rogue already left when she couldn't find what she was looking for, but she can't go any further without Shadow. Knuckles and Vector saw Shadow leave and he locked the door. And now he's in the library card. Espio's supposed to be there. We don't know if he's actually there or not, or because we haven't questioned Rogue and we haven't questioned Shadow. Vector could have gotten back with Amy's key because Knuckles got the key. Knuckles got a key. So is there two keys? Or is that key only just for the saloon? Because that would make sense. Because it shouldn't be, because Amy got the Grandmaster key. She can go anywhere. Shadow should also have that key. Because he can go anywhere. So does he have other keys that can permit you to just open up one department of of the train, because that's the only thing that's making sense right now, because Rogue can't go nowhere without Shadow. She has to wait in the library. Vector gets out from because of Knuckles open up the door. And Knuckles open up the door for us. So did he really not see Shadow come in? It's impossible because you had to see Rogue come in. You ain't hear the door. I don't care how engrossed you are in a book, you're going to hear sounds. Even if you're not looking up, you hear sounds. As somebody that reads books, yes, I'm engrossed, but I also am aware of my surroundings. This is what I'm not understanding. You had to have seen Shadow because Rogue came in. And I don't think the door was locked, and he could have gave Knuckles another key because he didn't want to wait on Vector, and he has to go back and open the door and lock that door for Rogue. Yeah, my head hurts. I'm not understanding that. He has to look up. You don't have to look up, but you have ears. Your ears are not engrossed in a book. He had to have saw or heard Rogue come in, regardless. Because she has to wait. She has to wait for Shadow to open up the door. Okay. So even if you wasn't paying attention to Rogue coming in, he locked the door, so you're going to have to hear that. And then he's going to have to unlock the door, so you're going to have to hear that for Rogue. So what you saying? That's why I don't understand what's going on. I'm actually confused. Ain't no way you're going to sit here and say you ain't hear nothing. I can understand you ain't see. But you have had to heard him open up one of the doors and close it. Lock it. Something. I am confused. I don't want to be on the bandwagon and just be like, yeah, I'm on Tal's side. No, I just don't want to. And then come on, ain't all right. What the Fruity Pebbles? Something. I'll let him continue with this line of questioning. And Gemini, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers on board this train. They must be taken care of. Why that's stuck in your head? If you fail, the lawsuits would be treacherous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. Why he care about that? And I didn't read none of that. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tells. We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. That was correct. You almost dropped the whole box of pizza. I would have been... I don't want to do this no more. This is stressful. Ooh. I clicked the space bar. I clicked the space bar. I clicked the space bar. I don't want to hear that. I don't know how I made that jump. Move. 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 Yo, I still got it. Yo. Yo. That is the most stressful Sonic. The library man? Oh, I see. See the exits? Okay. So where was he standing at? They're right across from one another, straight path. Yeah. If Shadow walked down this path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Is he sitting somewhere? I'm sorry. Looking at this, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 circle chairs, right? If he was sitting at the one closest to the blue chair, that circle that's close to the blue chair, his back be turned, but he can still see that. If he's sitting up here, yeah, a bookshelf be in the way, but you're still able to hear who comes through, right? So if he's reading the book right here where it's blocked off and there's a bookcase right here, so we're just gonna act like he's blind and deaf? Okay. Looks like you have a point. Where exactly on the map mean? Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? Right here. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. That means you still have ears. Because my bookcase is in the way. Because the bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. Then there's just no way you would have seen him, but you still have ears. I apologize for using my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you for both answering all your questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Alright, so we got Knuckles and Pear. I guess you mean Amy and... yeah, Amy, Knuckle, and them two. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I can use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. That's not... Amy must have kept it... oh yeah, because Amy was there, I forgot. Kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espia. Give them heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'm good. I'll keep my poultry sharp for the both of you. Find your lotion in the ocean with emotion. Gotcha. A murderer is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. If he would have put that with loose, like a murderer is on the loose while our heroes are in the caboose while doors keep getting locked. Tick tock, tick tick tock goes the clock. I would have been all for it. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this? Come on, Gemini, let's see what's next. I'm not confident in my reading abilities. Come in. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? No. Alright, just one more look around. You can never spend too much time looking. Alright, make sure I didn't. Yeah, Tails, we're going. Okay, the investigation continues. This sounds so Sonic. Is the arm gambling? All this stuff getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say we're at the casino, and then we're gonna continue on from there later. That was I put the wrong button. That is okay, at least I'm not bored with this game. I will say that. It is interesting. And having to remember all of this, I'm glad I wrote this down. I mean, it's not like it's a whole bunch to remember, but right now we're trying to figure out what's going on with Shadow and Rogue. Like, Shadow locking and unlocking the doors. Need to figure out, did Sonic ever even make it to the conductor area? Because there's no other reason for Shadow to have to unlock and lock the doors. But no one said anything about seeing Sonic. Knuckles ain't seen nothing about Sonic. Vector and Espio ain't saying nothing about Sonic. So did he stay in the car and never got the chance to leave like everyone else? Was he sitting there trying to get food? I see a drink was spilled on the floor next to Sonic. I think below his feet. Yeah, below, where his feet was at laying. Some type of red juice. So I'm not sure if that juice knocked him out that he drank, because he said his body was feeling numb, but there was also wounds. So I'm not sure if he drank something and it caused him not to be able to move and he got attacked. I don't know. I am definitely interested in seeing what plays out. But we are going to call it there. I was going to play another game, but like I said, my sister is sick. And I need to listen out for her as well, and then trying to play this. And I already feel bad because I had to get food and I had to stop and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we will continue this probably tomorrow, Thursday. I'm going to try to play 2 games. It's been an hour for both, so yes, I still need to edit this so it don't show up like this anyway. I know what I'm trying to say. I am curious about the casino part. I'm just worried because right now I don't have it set up to the Ethernet cord, and I don't want it to skip because I have no problems with it before. I could play a half an hour more. Alright, we'll do that. I'll play a half an hour more till 6 o'clock. Because I'm curious. Alright. Ro, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We sure do, Miss Thief. We visit every train car so far, and everyone said they seen you wandering about. We just visit too. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point. Aren't you, darling? And I see you brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let this be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Oh. Tell him, Rogue. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright. I've been hunting for a treasure. Rumors to be stored here on the train. Told you something got to do with treasure. So, since I'm part business tycoon, part Porviar and fine collectibles thief, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rogue. Just seems so... Alright, well, it's a fromage chow egg. What? Wow, that does sound extravagant. What is that? Sound like a French omelet? But please don't tell me accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. If women can have multiple goals, I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. Can you steal that? She wrote me in one of the hunt immediately. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately. I knew that was wrong. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the I don't know how to say that. J. Child egg is here. Isn't the child them little thingies that fly? In this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rogue? That conductor said a lot of interesting stuff. He's just in the back of my mind. Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? Schematics? I found the train's blueprint in the library card with the safe code written right on it. Score of a lifetime. That's just, I memorized it. It's 23041. I didn't even look at the number because I'm sitting here and getting mine. But just in case, because blueprints code. All right, I got the right number. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard led us right to the room holding the Farbange Shao egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. That's not my problem, sweetheart. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Farbange Shao egg. Blaze, you don't have a problem with this. I see no issues here. Sound like a fine business venture. It sure is. Stealing. Her Lord card must be influencing her decisions here. It sure is. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Sounds so anime-like. Gemini, do you have an opinion on this? Yo, it said it's time for a 5-finger discount. Who wrote this? I don't believe in stealing. Like I'm actually going against my morals. But it's a game. That's when I kind of don't care. Depending on what the game is about. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Gemini are in. Okay, let's get that from your child egg. I only did it because you never know. It might be some other stuff that we can look. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. What the f— My God, I hear a game coming on. My anxiety's starting to reach. I knew I should have just clicked off. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Farbange Child Aid room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access code. Do we? I like how she drew this out. Attack the guard. Bribe the guard. Distract the guard. Distract them. Perfect. We ain't got no money. Where we going to attack with? We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Gemini, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. Real life as well. If I'm going to be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, so who's distracting the security guard? It's gonna be between Rogue and Blaze. Rogue actually needs to steal. But Rogue has more charm than Blaze. I ain't trying to be mean. Yeah, Tails is cute, but Rogue has more charm. Of course I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a child. Plus your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure being in the Shrek Sea. Oh well, fair enough. I'll think it over again. Okay, who can... Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so static. I have chills. Stoic, I mean. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine stopped. Push a bunch of poker chips to the floor. Ask the child about their partner and kids. What happened if they don't got a partner and kids? There's a claw machine? It's not an arcade. Causing a ruckus. I like it a lot. That'll get the guard's attention for sure. Let's move forward. With the guard distracted, Rogue. That's that Rogue. Or is it Rogue? I don't know. How will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the raptors. Ask for the card. Pick their pocket. Technically, she got wings. I don't know if grabbing them and flying up to the rafters will cause a scene or not. I'll snatch that access key, no problem. The child in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Roach, or how you say name. Try not to take anything else for them if you can help it. No promises. With the car obtained, we need to get Blaze out of here. Gemini, what's your plan? Huh? But it says there's a drink without a kosher security guard. What that gotta do with... Yeah, I'm really sitting... I used to work in a casino. So I'm really sitting here thinking. Why would you need to push the... Then you'll be marrying in the royal family. What is your heritage? What? Any war crimes I should know about? What? What? Well, you're just too plain, far too plain. You need to complete refashioning immediately. What the... you know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting. You give up far too easily. We have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of the... What they gotta do with the security guard? Yeah, I'll be mad if that's the answer. That's just weird. I feel like pushing a security guard is just a little too much, but it could be like, oh, excuse me. We'll see. I'm still not comfortable with any violence here. It's just a little push. The child low on the ground, it won't hurt them. But if they start crying and bring up one intention, see? Look. Decent point. Let's think of something else. Yo, we really gotta say that. What the? If this was a... What, they gonna look at you like, and? Go ask for the person that brings out your drink. I'm done. Okay, something. This damn thing is just too tight. Absolutely vile. I can't think of nothing worse. What? Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. A cup without a coaster? The guard will be running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. And with the guard distracted, all we hit... What? And just like that, we're all making an elevator inside. We... Stop making me think for you. I don't do this. I haven't had to be sneaky in a really long time. Not saying I did anything bad, but there comes a time where I had to make... Go to Gemini Talks, my other channel, and you'll understand. Here in the chat, I do talk about it. It wasn't like it was anything bad. I mean, it is bad, sort of. Not in like I'm stealing, causing somebody harm type of way. But there was a time where I done a lot of planning. Make sure stories were the same, in sync. But not like yeah, you know what? Basically, you can say that. Dang. You just go to Gemini Talks. I dropped the social links so y'all can check that out. Did I even talk about that? I mean, I did say that one part. What? But it wasn't nothing evil. I can say that. I didn't hurt anybody or anything like that. I didn't really want to have to do it. But don't you hate when somebody try to make something? But you're the genius here, like that type. Okay, well, the genius. I made a really good plan, and somebody years later decided to ruin it for no reason. I just say that. I'm like, it's been years. There's no point saying anything now. Got in a lot of trouble. But I would like to reiterate, I did not steal, I did not kill, I did not do anything that is a crime. Now, in your family household though, depending on what the allegations are, it could be a crime against them. Not in a lawful way, but in a, oh, so you was being sneaky type of way. That's all I can say. Once again, Gemini _ talks. Left my show shoes right there. Just like that, we'll make it to the elevator. Inside, we do a celebratory dance, pop some apple cider, sing victory a cappella. Somebody's gonna hear us. Somebody's gonna hear all of this. Now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Oh yeah, because they don't. Alright, you can high five each of them. You can have Tails disable them or tie them in one big knot. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while. And the arms are tightening their grip. Imagine you're not. Pretend there's nothing wrong. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If you say so, I'm just sitting here. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up the elevator. This is gonna be what they got. The Mission Impossible. Got that I'm sneaking and breaking in type music. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. Oh, I wanted to see the whole thing happen. Dang. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was thorough, I must admit. And it was executed to perfection. Alright. Let's put a beat in there real quick. Alright. I'm telling you, Sonic. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Farmer J child eggs. Hee hee. Vibrant. Gonna look around this place. See what's say. What could they possibly be storing in all these? This is a casino car. I suppose it's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings too. Rings? You can find those lying around in the grass. Wow. That's of no interest to us. We're focused on the real prize, shall we? Right. She don't mean those type of Sonic rings. We gotta find a safe. Alright, so to be honest, the casino holds more money than any bank, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while, but because casinos see an influx of people going into them every single day compared to a bank, casinos store a lot of money, and technically people are taking their money from the bank and putting it in the casino. They're taking their paychecks and putting it in the casino. They are taking their loans, mortgages, debt, credit, everything, cash advances, and putting them in the casino. So if I'm not mistaken, that's what I was told. And the way the banks are just sitting here, you know, not doing too well, I'm pretty sure it's still the same. Depending on what bank it. But where I was at, there was two banks. It was the chip bank and then the money bank. The boy, he was escorted by security guards, but only when they go on the casino floor. And I worked in different areas of the casino floor, so sometimes they have people transfer stuff to like the from our department to like the poker room, which I was also in. The dealer tables, which are throughout the casino floor. The Pearl Lounge, which was on the other side that they made. And we was in that place before anybody else. So I'm trying to figure out, was there a other area that I should know that would have something like this? No. We were there before majority of other people got hired and any customer ever seen. And so I was on a casino floor, so I got to check out the other parts too. So we got the chance to see a lot of the casino that everybody else saw. And with us being on a casino floor, and we had to deal with like credit cards, debit card frauds, traveler checks, jackpots, high limit or high roller, I don't remember seeing anything like that because technically the banks are it's in our area. You can't get to us without security guards knowing because they were right there, and there was cameras everywhere, like really. And you have to get through two doors, locked doors, pushing a button, and security has to see your face. And we had different cameras where we can see too in our area, and we had bars. So yeah, the bank was us. I just wanted to remember. No question that this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code and blueprints and find out road. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 23. 401. Oh, wow. Oh, I said oh wow, and at the bottom said oh wow. I wasn't paying attention to that. It's here. I have it. That's pretty. Wait, isn't that like really a type of egg? Now I'm sitting here looking at it. Like a treasured type of egg that you see on like old, I would say old, but like movies, cartoons. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of... Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is in this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rogue, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale, so why are we opening it? You can open the egg? You sure can, and all you will bear witness to his secrets and die? Rogue, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Come on. A bomb? Don't you hate this in the part of Sonic when the time about to run out and then you die because of timeout? I'm telling you, Sonic music for when you're underwater and you're about to die, and when time's about to really be out, the music just... We are gonna die. It's our Rogue's fault we're gonna die because the egg is a bomb. Oh my god, he sucks. What we gonna do? Somebody better throw that bitch a window. What we gonna do? Rogue better sit on it. Has no one lived to tell the tales that I can't even speak? Has Bro, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because the egg is a bomb? I think you've on to something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb to me. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it. After all our hard work. Rogue or Rouge? Is it Rogue or Rouge? I feel like Rouge. Rouge is also like a lipstick, like a type of lipstick too. Fine, fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? Sit on it. That's an excellent question. What do we... Oh my god, twist the egg again, throw it, lock it in the safe, toss the egg in the elevator, eat the egg, take one for the team, open up to see if there's a wires cut, smash the egg against the wall, have Blaze set the fire to the egg, let tail cool it down, stomp on the egg, rock the egg to sleep, let Rouge kiss the egg, chaos control the egg away, flip the egg upside down, tell the egg to stop, let it finish ticking and see what happens. Yo, that could be. What happened if it's not a bomb? And it just, but nobody ever came back. So I don't know. Great idea. Quick, put the egg back, Rogue. Up. Rouge, whatever. It's going back in. Tells the safe won't lock. The door staying open. What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to? We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. Die. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire. You gotta cut one like the movies. This isn't a movie, Gemini. Okay, well, hey. What happens if we click on all this, right, and it don't matter? But how are we going to get out? Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. I want to put let's finish ticking and see what happens. Alright, here goes that one. Rouge. Well, probably think of a different plan. I know what I want to click. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Why you cool it down? I've always prevails. She really kissed it. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Look, just let it finish and see what happens. I don't know what to tell you. Smushed. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Call me crazy, perhaps fine. Yeah, see? I know what I want to click. I know what I want to click. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Jen, I think you're on something. See, I wanted to bin click this. I said, what happened if it's not a bomb and it's just ticking and you don't know what it is? Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just SBO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Wait, because if it is a bomb, the hands would... Yep. Okay, the efficient for extreme tech launch was installed to keep train spotless. Robotic arms are on events. They can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash. Afterwards, they can detect weapons and explosive. It's not an explosive, it is not a weapon. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seems to have a lot of functions here on this train. If a bomb was born onto the train disguised as a child egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he sure wouldn't allow such a thing either. Unless he's Dr. A-Man. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it's open. It's hollow. Not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew. That would have sucked if it was. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Eek! Look, what's inside? Well, that's a happy eat. That's that charm. That's that robot looking. That's a child. Wow, look at the sparkle, and it's heavy too. The final secret to the Farber child egg is a child covered in gems. That's pretty, actually. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? She sure is. Though I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Farber child egg that they ran off with it. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? I mean, if they thought it was a bomb, they could have got rid of it. I don't know. And ran, what a precious treasure. Beauty to behold. So I should have just clicked it. I knew it. I said, you probably just click it and nothing's gonna happen. Oh my god, this thing is, oh my, it's headphones. I should have just clicked that. Something told me, like, what happened if it just ticking and be ticking and it's not actually a bomb? Alright. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. Wow. As much as fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. Okay, we're off track here. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Got a little mustache and some glasses make him seem like he's tough. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. That's alright, princess. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Exactly. Now Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in the bedazzled child. Or shall. What is it, darling? What? Okay. About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance at it. As I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I miss any of the treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound grateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. No, I don't. I should have just threw it out the window. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. Exactly. But I don't think there's any reason of her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your hair for now, or your way for now, whatever. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through a key? Why is he giving people keys? Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. Is it because he don't feel like doing it? You know, we had a lot of people mentioning you, Rouge. But we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Oh, it's been exactly half an hour. Will do. Come on, Gemini, let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. The capability of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know. The conductor... What? Oh! Thank you for the follow, Connor. I'm sitting here like, you halfway done. It took me 4 hours. Wait. I'm halfway done? I literally just started not too long ago. This is technically it's been 3.5 hours, not 2, because I accidentally clicked the wrong button and ended my stream. Yep, 2 more hours. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I can finish it. I don't know if the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Did you like the game? 1.5 more hour. I happened to see this on YouTube on the 1st of April, And I was curious, and I saw that a lot of people were playing it, so I said, you know what, I'll try it out. I was raging at the end because of the mini game. Oh, the mini game is the mini game. I don't even want to talk about that. If I had a controller, it'd be different, but I don't. Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile. Oh God, I love the game. I played it when it came out April 1st. All right. I can't wait to see what else we got going on then. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Don't take your order because you're not going to get for no food, because remember, we're still on the mystery hunt and you're going to say something rude. It's going to make her feel some type of way. Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Farbinger child egg. We walked and talked to the casino car where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machine and the train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were here playing the slots? I do actually. I keep winning, so I saved the cash out vouchers. They still do that? You can take a look. Let's see. 14,000 credits. Wow. That's very impressive. As someone that used to work in a casino, that is very, very impressive. You must just sit down at a slot and just hit the button and you just get all the... It's very impressive. That's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. I've seen somebody like that. It was... I'm not sure they're still together. Carmelo Anthony. I'm not sure they're still together. Lala Anthony. She went to the casino I was at. It was her and her cousin, I think a friend. And every casino slot she sat on, she won. It was ridiculous. Before I even got there, she was winning. I can't remember if I had to call 4 or 5 times to the bank because I was running out of money because she kept taking it all. She even sat at the machine I was telling customers to sit at because no one sat on it. And it was right when you come in to the lounge, she sat there, and on her first try, she won. I know exactly how that was. That was interesting. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And do tell Cream I say hi, won't you, Cream? That's that little... Of course, can do. Yes, that little thingy. Okay. Rouge herself. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now, what can I do for you, darlings? Do you think you can go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on the Farbinger child egg hunt. We split up in the casino car, went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon car, so I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic? Thank you. Somebody says this. How has your day been? So far, it's been good. I got like a bit of a headache, but I'm okay. I ate. How have you been? See, I said that. I said, what about Sonic? He was supposed to be in the front. Did he not ever make it to the front? Because that would make no sense. Shadow has to open the doors. Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning, so he never even went. That's what I said. So what would make Shadow get out of his area? I said this. Why would he get out of his area at the lounge to open up the casino? See, the door shut, so unless Rouge say something loud enough for him to hear it, for him to open up the door, it would make no sense. Why would Shadow feel the need to open up the door to the casino car? And I was like, I don't even know if Sonic ever went through to his part because Knuckles never said nothing. Like I said earlier, Vector and Espio never said anything. Blaze ain't saying anything, and this confirms it. Nobody seen Sonic. He was in the dining. He never got his chance to go anything. Like I said, I saw a spilled drink on the floor. Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have the blueprints on me. I already had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. I hardly had time. We appreciate you answering your questions, Ruth. Thanks, girl. You take care now. Likewise, darling. Yeah, I don't think he ever went. Should I get the slot machine to try? All right, let's see. Big money, big money. No money. Well, lost. Do I try again? No, just move on. I respect your restraint. I don't even play. I don't play at the slot machines. Even when I worked on your day off. No, it's my day off. I'm not going there. Jackpot is what? 1 million? Jackpot rings? Oh my gosh. Dr. Amons built a lot of casinos to run around in. I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. He sure did. I don't do Texas Hold'em. I do some blackjack. I don't know how to play that. It's easy. Let me show you. Don't I have time for what? Man. Alright. What about some Texas Hold'em? Yo, you suck. Oh my gosh. Alright. Ready to get going? Let's do it. Oh, wow. Alright, so we're gonna call it here. Because I actually don't want to like play this game and then all of a sudden I beat the whole thing. I've done it in the past. I'll take my niece's, well, when she was younger, her games, like when Sonic first did the grading system on GameCube and the rails, grinding on the rails and stuff like that. Yeah, I beat the entire thing before she came home from school and she was mad. So I want to at least save some of this for next time I play. Either tomorrow or Thursday. What is today? Say it's Tuesday, right? Yeah. So, what in the heck? We are going... like I said, we are going to save. We're at the lounge. I got a lot of questions. I wrote down a lot of stuff just in case. I already had some suspicions in the very beginning of the game about some stuff. I wrote it down. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just wait to see if it play out. But I was curious about a particular person, I'll say. Something just seemed a little off. I could be just me, but you never know. I was just a bit concerned. So I'll see. I will definitely see. I'm not going to say anything. Like I said, I wrote it down, but in the beginning of this game, I was looking at some stuff. But it's not bad. It's actually entertaining. We don't know why the train decided to do what it did. Why is there an egg on the train of that much importance, that's that valuable? Sonic never, like I thought, never made it to the conductor area. Because I was like, Shadow has to have a reason to open up the doors. And no one said anything about Sonic. So at least I said all this stuff in the beginning. I love detective stuff, so I'm definitely interested in this. So we're gonna continue to play this later. Either, like I said, tomorrow or Thursday. But I do need to figure out how I'm gonna edit this, because now I got two, unfortunately. And there were some breaks because I had to go get the food and everything else happened, so I don't have to really worry too much about the first one. It's the second one I'm gonna have to edit around. It's gonna be hard to do. I will catch you guys later. This has been interesting to play. I can't wait to figure out everything else that's had happened. I am going to catch you guys later. This has been Gemini Anonymous. Thank you again, Connor, for being here. Hope to see you next time in my stream when I play this again. I do have other games I'm going to be playing as well. There's other games I would like to finish too. So watch out for that. This was just on Steam and people were talking about it on YouTube. So I decided, you know what? Not talking about it. This is the trailer. Nobody was talking about it because the game literally just dropped. But on Steam, it got, like I said, very positive reviews. Oh gosh. Okay. Just saw some news. Alright. I will catch you guys later. This has been Gemini Anonymous. You guys have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, or night, depending on what part of the world that you live in. I will catch you guys either Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you for being here. And have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go put my pizza up because it's sitting here and everything's just in the way. Bye and thank you again.